All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't have a morning routine. A lot of you guys who are on this journey, improving your life, you're on the self-improvement path, you like obsess about these routines, which is good. A lot of you, obsess too much about the morning routine. You wake up early, maybe like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., so on, whatever time you wake up. You do what you need to do. You probably journal or meditate first thing, or if you're religious, you pray. You do some gratitude journaling. Maybe you do also visualization, and you do the deep work stuff, whatever you're working on, whether that's career or business. You do that, and I'm assuming then after that you go to school. A lot of you go to school, or if you don't go to school, you probably go to work. That's good, but the most important thing is the nighttime routine. See, like we got it all wrong. Like this is me included. Like we all think that, oh yeah, we gotta have the best morning routine. Not so much about the nighttime routine, but it is very important that you prioritize nighttime routine. You want to get that right before you get the morning routine right. Because, whatever you do the day before, you just lay around, you be a degenerate, you scroll too much on the laptop or on your phone or TikTok, you don't switch off the lights, it's going to affect, the day, the next day, excuse me. So it is very important that you make a good nighttime routine. It doesn't need to be so complicated. It doesn't need to be difficult. It can just be like a couple of things, switch off all the lights first thing. Keep your phone somewhere in a different room. This is just an example overview. Read in bed. That's it. Now, I'm not gonna, chat shit, but obviously, I've been in the same boat as you. I was spending too much, crafting the best morning routine and not worrying about the nighttime routine. I was kind of like pushing that away. But, I do wake up early. I'm not gonna, lie here, just for views and some cloud or whatever. I wake up early, but not so early, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I wake up about like 8, 9-ish. Sometimes that, goes up, sometimes life gets in the way, and you should know that. But yeah, I do wake up early, but I don't prioritize too much on my nighttime routine. So focus on the morning routine. The big thing is the nighttime routine. Always the nighttime routine, nighttime routine, nighttime routine. So yeah, that is really what I wanted to talk about in this video, because yeah, like the sleep is the biggest important thing. And make sure, you all know this anyway, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You need to make sure you sleep 8, 9 hours. And maybe like 5 or 10% of you are probably going to say, well, this is very hard for me because I've got school, I've got a lot of things to do, I've got to help my parents, I've got to go to work, probably got to go to a part-time job. And to that I say, I've been in the same boat as you, but just don't do too much things. Just reduce the amount of tasks that you need to do in the nighttime routine. Excuse me. If you come really home late, just eat your last meal if you didn't eat your last meal, and brush your teeth. Just hop onto the bed. Just crash into your bed. Like seriously, there's no point you just waking up and just spending time here, letting your brain convince you that you need to do something productive, you need to finish the last remaining task. Just shoot straight away to bed, bro. Seriously. Because otherwise it's just gonna like make your day worse the next day. And you don't want that, because it's just gonna become a habit. You're gonna consistently do these bad habits. And that's why a lot of you don't feel the motive, you're feeling unproductive, you don't have the drive, because it's not always about testosterone, it's about the sleep as well. So hopefully you take this a lesson, and hopefully you find it valuable and you actually take action on it, not just watch this video for the fun of it. It's entertaining, but if you're in that position in your life where you're not doing really well the next day, you might be doing the morning routine right, but you're not really getting enough work during the morning and early afternoon. So, you know, it all comes down to your nighttime routine, because if you don't have that foundation correct, you know, everything is going to fall apart. So yeah, hopefully you found that video valuable. Before I end this video, I have a free community, which is in the link below this video. Now it's completely free and free to consume inside. Excuse me. You don't have to pay anything. Right now, I just want a bunch of young guys like yourself who are serious, who are committed on this path of improving their lives and becoming the best version of themselves, just to be in this chat and be in this community, I mean, to have fun and just chat about cool stuff regarding self-improvement. And right now, I am just trying to build testimonials so I can show to the world, show proof that my system actually works. Basically, I can actually coach. So if I convince you, you know, if some of these videos have already helped you, you sound interested or whatever, then just join the community below this video. Because when I continue to grow, when it becomes very popular and it becomes active, I'm going to put a lot of stuff, like a lot of courses, full guides. You can always chat with me one-on-one through messages or on a call, and you can go on a call with other people, group call with others. There's going to be a thing called like a map feature, which is really, really helpful and really interesting. You can go meet with other guys who are on the same path as you and do like really cool, hard stuff, you know. Just make friends with other people who are, you know, on the same path as you, have common traits like you. Because you're not going to find anyone like that, you know, around you. Because if you look around, you know, in your school, your work, the gym, yeah, they might be doing the good things, but like, come on, let's be real. They're not like really serious. You know, they take drugs, they vape, you know, they hook up with degenerate girls, and they go nightclubs every weekend. They go to the pub every weekend, drink beers, watch football. They're not ambitious. They don't have goals. You know, they're not high value. There's no point hanging out with those kind of people. I want to make this community feel like you're in a military boot camp where you're actually forced to actually take action to improve yourself and become the best version you can possibly become this fucking warrior. I know it might sound a bit cringy, but I like using that term. So yeah, if you're interested, you can go join the link below this video. All right, that's pretty much it. Become more, push for more, and live a legacy. Until then, take care. Peace.